my darlings, welcome to Quits Gaming. My name is Silvermord, and today we are playing more Super Seducer. I apologize, a couple of the platforms for some reason don't acknowledge Super Seducer as being a game, which I'd have to agree with them. Ooh. So, it might say something wrong. Oh, thank you, H-Sama. How's it going, Soul Eater, Gen B, H-Sama, and a name in either Russian or Ukrainian I can't pronounce. I'm so sorry. Sadly, I only speak English, so I'll try to pronounce it as best as I can if you try to spell it out for me. Ooh. Yeah, I can imagine your body would be sore. I apologize if I'm a little groggy. I just woke up. So we have to redo this episode, but we are going to super fast go through it. But I just want to see this guy fucking fail. So we're going to do horrible things first. How's it going, Iridium? And then we are going to actually do the right answers. That wasn't even twerking. That wasn't twerking.
My friend Alex's moves, he does it when he's very, very drunk and doesn't work too well.
That was horrible. That was not even twerking. So, great thing is you can skip things. So we did a lot of these correct answers. So continue dancing. There we go. We're gonna.
Okay. Not bad, but I think I still won.
It was bad.
What? This is something you can try, but it could be a little bit safer if you chose something else. In this case, if you can pull it off, it can work really well, but sometimes it just won't.
The fact that that was even a halfway. What is this bitch doing over here? Is that a dance move? Is this a dance? I haven't been to a club in a couple years, but goddamn. Is smelling your own perfume a dance move now? Half dab. It's a half dab. You know what? We're gonna mood walk away. Fuck this. Do you see that?
Moonwalk? Really?
Did you see her? She has a microphone, and it's not even badly hidden.
You could just
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, okay. Is this boring part? Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Yeah, this boring women. We're all okay. Yeah, okay. Blah 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 blah. I don't care. This what? Oh my gosh! You
smoke, but do you have any?
did. Okay, I have to see this.
Well,
I know, right? Fake ass drinks.
I don't think it's bad, but it could sound a little extreme. But I like to inflict pain on people. I like to, you know, when someone does something bad to me or to someone else, then I like to just persecute them.
That's actually very
Bad
scary.
people.
No.
So it's good in a way.
No.
So maybe it's a good habit.
No, I don't think so.
Well, you'll see. I mean, spend more time with me. I've got some
Probably not.
projects I'm doing now with some
No.
people. And
No, I think I need to find my friends.
whoa, are you sure you want to do that and make an enemy of me? She's in trouble now, isn't she? But really, in reality, man should never use his superior strength for whatever to intimidate a girl.
His superior
Violence
strength.
has no place, and it's really a bitch move.
His superior strength? How do you know she's not like a black belt? This guy looks like he could break a twig, maybe. Bullshit.
I don't think I have anything excellent.
This
In
bitch looks
case,
so
you want
bored.
to tell me, do you have any good
No.
habits or like healthy stuff you do?
Yeah. I dance a lot.
Do a lot of hiking, blah 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 blah. Oh, is this the one where he says he goes to the gym? And oh.
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but I don't know. You don't look like you really do too much in the gym.
Really?
But that's okay. That's okay.
You must have liked something about me.
Of course. No, you look fantastic. But just, you know, some people have that kind of gym look, and others the more like sitting kind of
Yeah, like
chilling
you.
look.
Yes, sitting
So
look.
we're perfect for each other. Then.
Perhaps.
Could be worse, but in these cases, you don't want to react too strongly. You don't want to get emotional. You don't want to get angry. You don't want to turn it back on her. You know, you want to roll with it in a cool way. So she's like, "Wow, this guy's confident."
Oh my gosh, look how
I mean, when
did
I
you
look at
see
your
how
picture,
big the zipper?
I don't know.
It was
Some
like
people with music,
comically
I don't know why I
large.
think that, but what
Like
did you study
cartoony
at
large.
university?
How's it
I
going?
studied
How's it
dance.
going, Blood Rose?
Dance? You studied?
Okay, yeah, this is great. Obviously she
Wait a
teaches
minute,
strippers.
So you were studying dance, and now you've got a dance school, and you know everything to do with dance. So let me guess, is it like a stripper school, like teaching strippers? You know, like poles and
Are you joking?
how to do that lap dance and all that
You're
stuff.
serious?
Yeah, because big business. The strippers make a lot of money. They can pay.
Do you think that's flattering?
No, but it's like
Yeah,
a business,
actually.
Right? How would
It
you make
is,
more money?
but I'm-
Come on, who'd you teach if not strippers?
No. That's,
Who?
That's
Who'd you
just,
teach?
that's rude. That's
How
not,
is that
that's not
rude?
Nice.
No, it's nothing. What, you don't like
I
strippers?
teach children. No.
My
no.
auntie was a stripper. That's rude that you don't like strippers.
I don't think I want to keep talking to you.
No, I
How's
think
it
maybe
going,
you do.
Jose?
No, I actually really don't. I think
you
it's
do.
better that you fuck off.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to continue talking to you.
you're like the rudest girl I've ever met. You're definitely a stripper, and I will go very happily.
He didn't finish his drink. His Kool-Aid is just sitting there getting warm.
That was uncalled for, man.
No, it
Very
wasn't.
rude. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Never. You should be ashamed of yourself for obviously making this horrible fucking car wreck.
You know what? I really like.
Okay, that's great.
This is undoubtedly a cool thing about
So
her.
bored.
You
What
definitely
do you
need to
keep
connect on
looking
it.
at?
I just noticed you got some tattoos.
Oh,
Oh yeah, blah blah blah. Read it and say what you really like. The idea behind it.
This is interesting. If someone has it,
so I think that's
So we're
probably
skipping ahead a
about
little
me.
bit.
What is it that you do?
it's kind of strange, right? So I'm not like an accountant or whatever. So
How long have you
It's-
known me?
I make videos for YouTube. So if
Quite a
someone-
while.
if you-
Actually, I've known you for quite a while. And yeah, I'm horrible with remembering like dates and times and names even, so you are asking the wrong person. Yes, I'm super
it's
ultra
funny you should
gay.
say that because I do have, you know, certain feelings of you can just see like I'm touching you,
You're
but it
super
doesn't
gay.
mean anything because I'm gay, right?
Yes. Yeah.
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 So it's cool.
It's cool.
Very gay. You feel it, right? That's why there's no chemistry.
None.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
When a girl
That's
challenges
the
you, you don't
correct
want to get
answer?
angry, you don't want to get defensive, right? So this is the perfect response. Well done for choosing. You know when you date guys or meet guys, I assume you do sometimes.
How
right?
is
Like,
that the
is it
correct
usually in
answer?
quads?
Some guy's like,
It's
I'm
usually
super
definitely
gay,
not.
and reaches over to touch
no,
me.
I try not to.
It's not the best, right?
No.
Don't
it doesn't always
touch.
seem like the most honest environment to meet someone.
Yeah.
don't
most people go to clubs, they're
touch
just looking for
without
something that's not
explicit
serious, right?
permission
That's the general
for you
thing.
to touch
yeah,
me.
or to have fun with their friends only.
Bendy has not
But you know what? The good
Bendy
thing
has not
with
been
it,
released
right,
yet.
not long ago,
Also,
is
I
that we're not too
I didn't
drunk.
buy the
We
conductor
managed to
hat
find
because
this
it was
quite
too
basic
small.
conversation, so
I think I'm
it's
gonna buy a
maybe-
conductor
maybe
hat
we shouldn't
online because they
categorize
have
it as
ones
the
online that
usual
I've been looking
awful
at.
club thing, right?
But it was a really nice train ride. You want to escalate things with a punch to the face. Ow. Oh, God, this hurts so much. And they're making a second one, and I told Bear that I was playing this, and Bear's like, why would you even give them money? And I was like, I don't know, it's like watching a train wreck, you can't look away. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, why did I give this creep money? Shouldn't have given him money. I'm just encouraging this. Brush her hair back and tell her she has cute little ears. Tell her she is really turning you on and you want to kiss her. Look at her mouth as she is talking. Grab her ass. Well, we tried grabbing her ass. Let's do the next creepy thing.
Can I you just got a little bit.
Yeah,
little bit here.
sure.
Nice hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Cute little ears. Hidden away.
Thank you.
Exactly. So what have you got here? You've got playfulness and a little bit of sexuality.
That
This
was
is
the
perfect
right
to escalate
answer?
Things physically.
So I actually didn't ask, but what did you study in school?
Well, to be honest, I didn't go to university, but it's just because I didn't really like school when I was
I
young.
didn't go to
I
a
was
university
intelligent, but
either.
I was kind of bullied and kids called me ugly and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I have no pictures from that time. I hated how I looked and everyone called me ugly, so it was just unhappy. But it's okay, I'm alright now. But
You're very handsome now.
No, he's not. Honestly, you putting a 20 down the front of my shirt after introducing yourself would be more seductive than this guy's moves. Thank you, you have beautiful eyes. Oh, no, I'm not. You were beautiful, though. You're the best girl I've seen. You haven't seen the best part of me yet. Tell me something I don't know. That's nice of you to say.
oh, thank you. And I was going to say, you have really beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
You must hear that a lot, but it's true.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
maybe,
3
but-
years.
Not good, because she actually made the first move. She's given you a compliment. That's brilliant. You want to keep that dynamic going as long as possible, where you just say thank you and you stay polite, and she just keeps saying nice things about you, hoping that she's going to get your approval back. It makes
Wait.
her think about
Also,
it when
look
you're
at
not
this
together.
ridiculously
It makes
lo-
her work harder
like
for you,
that
show off, do all kinds of things. So you want to keep that dynamic.
I'm
You mess
sorry.
up, so.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's have a drink.
I messed up
Cheers, by the way.
because
Cheers.
I gave a
Absolutely.
compliment back.
I know we haven't been talking for long, but to me it's going pretty well so far. So I'm happy
Yeah.
I came and talked to you.
Me too.
I was raised that if someone gives you a compliment, you try to return the favor, as long as you mean it. I know, big ass zipper, right? Suggest you leave right there and then and go to your place. Asks if she has ever made love in a utility closet of a club. Chill things back down and talk about mundane stuff again. Ask if she is seeing anyone. I guess.
By the way, I probably should have asked earlier, but are you seeing anyone at the moment, or
Yeah, we should have talked about that, I guess.
yeah? Why? Got something to tell me?
No, I'm not seeing anyone.
That's good. I am actually. I'm married.
Really?
No, I'm joking. No,
Oh,
I'm
good.
I'm single as well. It's
Oh,
cool.
good. Okay. Yeah.
Probably, and I really hope it's failed.
You didn't need to ask her that, did you? You know, much better to keep it unspoken and assume that if she's going with it, she likes you. If she's not, she doesn't, right?
Such a giant zipper. Also, I don't know what the correct answer. Like, what suggests that you? Oh, wait. Oh no, this is different. Suggest that you leave and go eat somewhere. Somewhere will be your place. Say you know somewhere with better music and great wine, aka your house. Ask if she wants to go to your house. Suggest going to an after party at your house. Your friends are coming and she can invite her friends.
It's getting kind of I don't know. getting kind of boring in here. I think we should head on to an
Oh,
after party.
Maybe
What
not
do you
come
think?
Jen.
tonight, but give you my number. See you again.
Okay, cool. I'll probably get going soon anyway, but give you my phone. Put your number in there. And I don't know, meet in a few days or something, yeah?
Yeah, that would be nice.
This is good. It's a very logical extension to, you know, close a night out at a club to go to an after party. So why not suggest that as a way to carry on the evening with her somewhere more conducive to taking things sexual.
This isn't even...
In a noisy environment, you don't want to be too...
Oh. I was like, is this a commercial? Am I watching YouTube with, like, commercial ads on? Sengiove. Bra... Utu... Burata. Also, where is everyone? Like, they have a shitload of wine. Wine glasses. This is not a bar I've ever seen, because there's, like, no coffee or shit. There's no other person here. Like, what if you're trying to hit on the person that's the barista, and there's, like, no one in here? Ask if someone is using that chair and sit with her, cheeky. Ask her opinion of what to get as a present for your female friend. Sit down as you ask. Tell her you've read that book and that he dies in the end. Stay standing and ask what she is reading. Accuse her of pretending to read when she is really hunting for men.
Hey, excuse me.
Hi.
Are you using this chair?
No.
Oh, great. I'll just join you then.
Okay,
How's it going?
that's all right. How are you?
Good. My name's Richard.
That's creepy. I love it.
Nice to meet you. Can I help you?
Well, that all depends.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I just saw you reading and I thought I'd come and say hello because I have a few minutes before my friends come. So.
Oh, okay.
This is the right option.
That is not the
It
right
will work
option.
If you pull it off with, you know, a bit of a smirk, playfulness. So if it suits your character.
Did you
this
see
will work as
her?
a way to start a conversation in the coffee shop.
That is not a coffee shop. There's no coffee anywhere. Do you see coffee? Do you see do you see coffee? Where? She has wine, and this is like a mug of something, but I don't even see mugs up here. There's a camera, so obviously something happens there, but I don't know what. Where's the coffee? Ask her if the... She was terrified. Like, that is the look of me. If someone tries to introduce themselves and you're reading because you want to be left alone, for the record. Like, you don't just fucking read because it's not like you're writing a screenplay in Starbucks and it's just like, I'm reading. Everyone, look at what I'm reading. Find out about her. Say that her hair is kind of nice and transition to inviting her back to your house. Use books as a way to show off. Ask whether she comes here often.
So,
There's a barista now!
This coffee shop?
No, not really.
No, first time maybe? Second time?
I've been here a few times.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You go to other coffee shops
Where did she
usually,
come
or just not much coffee drinking going on? Or you take it away maybe?
Oh, it's not wine, it's
I
water.
do all of those things.
All of them. That's cool. Variety.
Yeah,
They say variety is the spice of life.
they do.
So it's good that you don't come here often and do the same thing and sit in the same chair, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good.
This girl.
We always want to stay away from the standard questions,
giant.
standard answers, and this one is just an example of the usual lame stuff that guys come up with, so don't do it.
How's it going,
So
Ian?
how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm kind of free. And
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work?
Well,
now?
I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evening.
One of these girls, he has a wife? He
Yeah.
tricked someone into marrying him? Oh, God. He is incredibly monotone. He is like listening to someone condescend you on like every level possible. Guess that she teaches sex ed. Say you didn't go to the university and it's a waste of time. Find out whether she loves her job for doing it just for money. You know what? We're gonna fuck this up.
So what do you teach in the university? Let me guess. So, blonde hair.
Oh, careful.
No. It's going somewhere nice. Sexy outfit and heels. I'm gonna say you teach like sex ed, something like that.
Not close.
No?
No.
Well, come on. Look at you. You're not teaching, ancient history or something, are you? Dressed all like this, sexy and whatever.
So you're suggesting I'm dumb?
Dumb to teach sex? It's very valuable for children these days. Safe sex, not having.
You're at a
sex,
university.
Whatever you teach. What do you teach in sex?
Oh my gosh, I
Not that
Blowjobs.
you can
You
teach
should-
me anything,
Oh, okay.
but I could maybe
Will you
have some
just
ideas.
leave? I think this is very uncomfortable.
God, I hope
Look,
the
when it
boys in the
comes to
streams
sex,
aren't taking
not
notes.
to kind of blow my own trumpet, as they say. But I do know quite a lot.
Oh,
Very experienced. Years.
Sure you are.
Years and years. Supermodels, whatever.
Okay.
Lots of experience. So maybe we could meet and I give you some of my ideas, or better yet, show you.
No. Just leave.
When you say no, do you mean yes or
I mean no. No always means no.
no like no?
No, like you should leave right.
Not bad meaning good, like Michael Jackson.
No, like I'm thinking about calling the police.
Okay, well look.
Okay.
Lovely meeting you. I do have to go, and actually I've got
You
another girl to meet. I was
Great.
only being friendly. I didn't
Yeah.
actually want to date
I'm
you.
sure she's
I
a
was just-
treat.
she's
I'm sure
wonderful.
she's a
Hello.
treat.
Cool. Maybe see you at the university. I'll pop in for the sex class.
Huh?
Not that I need it.
Okay, so the real life lesson here is not to take things too sexual too quickly. It rarely works. If it does work, it's when she's drunk in a bar, definitely not in the daytime when she's reading Kafka.
But she's drunk and... No! Don't ever call someone a stupid blonde and say that they're only good at teaching blowjobs. Pro tip. Jesus.
So you teach at the university. That's interesting.
Don't take notes from
Tell
this
me,
guy.
do
This
you-
guy
do
is
you
a
do it or
fucking
do it just
creep.
for money?
No, I
Even
really do like
in
what
the
I do.
correct
Great. You
answers.
feel like you're making a difference in people's lives. and
Just
all of
be
this?
yourself. Jesus
I actually do.
Christ.
Honestly, I feel like what I do is important and that the information I convey will be valuable to these people and to my students.
Yes, take notes on how not to be him. By the way, is Jesus trying to convince people to become Christians? He is. This is Jesus Christ.
Did you like the subjects?
And he is trying to convince people how to get laid by giving them bad advice, which will not get them
Good
laid.
teacher can just change the whole
He's-
course of someone's
he's
life.
Absolutely.
promoting,
I like looking back and thinking school was
chastity
different. It's like
and
whenever
abstinence
you had
by
good
giving
teachers
people
because
bad, horrible, horrible
And you're a good
scenarios that would never
I think
work
so.
in real
I
life.
hope so.
That's
Let's
cool.
try.
No, I like it to be honest because it's very rare. Most people just do their job for money and then they come and moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into a job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about.
Those are nice high heels.
And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
How's it going, eh?
Oh, what does that entail?
So kind of a lot quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so, for example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
You sound like a
see how-
fucking
I
imbecile.
don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
I don't understand how this is a coffee bar and all I see is a bitch putting wine away. Even if there is coffee behind this raised counter and that is a coffee machine, where are the coffee cups? Where's this cup over there? I see you ordered double espresso. Would you like some of my steamed milk? Ask what exactly that is. Suggest about intervening donuts and burgers. Make her feel good about her job. Challenge her to explain why this is important. God. I would honestly challenge her. But I don't want to hear him drone on forever, so...
In American culture, what's that? It's like George Steinbeck, Edgar Allan Poe, and all that stuff? Or?
Sure, that's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think my focus is more on what we could call contemporary culture.
Britney Spears,
Sure,
Kanye.
sure. that is all
Contemporary
relevant. Yeah.
culture? You mean pop culture?
That
Oh
must be really
god, that
interesting
must
for
be the
students,
most
you know,
boring
learning
fucking
about
class.
thousands of years ago.
Yeah, I think so. And just kind of seeing how the
Ugh.
Kanyes and the Kardashians, how their influence reverberates through American society and how that affects how Americans think.
That
And why do
Kanye's a
these
fucking
schools
idiot and
students-
Kardashian's a
Because a lot
whore?
of these students aren't going to stay in their home country, and
Yeah.
at some point they'll be interacting they'll either be in the United States or just interacting with Americans, and to have some perspective on their psychology or their ideology, whatever it is.
Wait,
This is
useful.
important, right?
Wait.
Because American culture is pervasive, you know, it's kind of
It could be
everywhere.
said, yes.
wait, wait,
And
wait,
it
wait, wait,
seems
wait.
to lead the world. I know that in England,
Wait,
we're
wait,
always,
wait.
like a few years behind America with all the trends and everything.
So this is supposed to take place in England.
Europe a little bit later. No,
So
it's
this is
pretty
the
cool.
UK.
And more than that, it must be really interesting for the kids.
Yeah, I think so.
In other countries, do they have classes that literally study
When someone
Americans
has
like a
something that
different
they actually
species?
care about in their life, you don't want to tease them about it or denigrate it. So it's good to give them
Is
some
this
validation.
something that
on
we're
something
studied
like this,
about?
You know, the job that she's obviously passionate about.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home, but then I have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
No, she doesn't have an accent. How's it going, Shiro? She doesn't have an accent. He, in the first episode, talked to a girl and said, "Oh, we're from London." Blah, blah, blah. And the girl didn't have an accent either, which made me think this was taking place in America. Now, unless he jumped from America across the pond back to England during his fucking hiatus of going through a bar and hitting on chicks, I don't know where this happened. Yeah, see? Thank you, A. I thought it took place in America and that it was English, but she's saying a lot of these students won't stay in their home country. They'll interact with Americans or go to America, which makes me think this is actually taking place in the UK. In which case... Well, it's important because if he's in the UK, why do all the girls have American accents? If he's in America, why are they staging this as if he's in the UK? Say us being annoying, tell her to ask for a bigger printing allowance. Tell her if she has colleagues she doesn't like, she can ignore them. Be general and vague because you didn't listen. Be honest and say you were distracted by a girl. Oh god, hell no!
Ah, well, that's bad. So I guess you don't have enough like papers for the students and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Well, yeah, but where did the girl go? Where did the girl go?
Well done, you weren't distracted by the sexy chick that walked by, and that's something that, you know, you can use out there. Well done for paying attention and getting the right response.
Also,
So you got your teaching thing, and what else
why
is important
did
in
a
life?
girl just walk by in like
I
a
really love
tiny slip of a
dogs,
desk?
And I love to travel.
Or a desk dress? I was looking at the
Did you
fucking...
travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years, especially.
Nice. And where some places you've been?
Girl's hiding in the wine rack. She's thin enough for it.
Russia,
Not to body shame.
Ukraine,
I mean,
Poland.
you're into skinny girls, you're into skinny girls, and that's fine. But why would you dress like that going to a coffee bar?
And kind of former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
This bitch
And
travels
tell me,
more than
what's
I
the
could.
absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, "Where's the best place?"
I heard that
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam
I would
is one of
actually
the most
say
friendly
that-
places to
that
visit.
You should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
It's a big hole in the ground that stretches across the states. See, I like personally, I find personalities more attractive than anything, but if I had to be specifically physical, I'd say that I have a tendency to like more athletic girls, but I have nothing against thicker girls or thinner girls or anything like that. So, but it's personality, and if you have a shitty personality, I don't care how hot you are. Ugh. If you're an asshole, I don't want anything to do with you. So, they don't give a fuck. Animals, cats specifically, are allowed everywhere in Amsterdam. They're kind, generous people. Tell her about your experiences in Grand Canyon. Say that you've never been, but you would like to go. Say that it's boring and they don't have a Wi-Fi. Tell her to elaborate on what she particularly liked. Tell her your favorite trip was to Thailand and the details of sexual experience. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna fuck this one up real quick.
So, do you travel?
Yeah, I do. I travel. I used to travel a lot more than I.
Jen, don't be sad. Like I said, the most important thing,
Been to a lot of countries.
at least to me, and honestly, I think it should be to everyone, the most important thing is your personality.
Asia, I was in
Japan.
China, Hong Kong, most of Asia, and I like Singapore, but probably my favorite place was Thailand.
So, tell me what you liked about Thailand.
Well, let's just say first.
I have to say that
who likes women?
drunk people,
sometimes 2, 3 women at a time. It's just like heaven. God, the things I got up to in that week, just
What do you mean?
well, all your fantasies can come true. You go to the place. There's all these chicks.
Not to mince
It's
words.
you.
Are
$50.
You're describing prostitution.
Yeah, but it's legal there, so it's okay.
Oh. Wow, that's a very
Yeah,
shocking
and it's
admission.
cheap. The best thing is it's cheap, and they're pretty, very pretty.
if the girls want to pour themselves out, let them pour themselves out. It's their body.
Really? That seems wrong.
And I made them happier, I think,
I doubt that.
because
Okay.
the other guys there, there are loads of these horrible, fat,
This is really-
sleazy guys, and I'm, very polite and friendly.
I'm not sure this is we should talk about this.
No, of course. I mean, you asked what I liked about Thailand, and I'm just
Yeah.
an honest guy. That's how
I
it is.
understand
So
honesty,
next,
but
yeah. I mean, if you ask me anything, you can, but you got to be ready for the response. So if you ask me what I like
suppose.
doing in Thailand, what I like doing in bed, what I like doing in, other places, a lot of places, I'll be honest. But that's cool. Don't need to talk about it. But it was all legal, and they were very happy.
I guess I just don't see.
Okay.
It was quite dirty, but I wouldn't say disgusting. But anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Anyway.
Being legal makes it any less disgusting.
That's cool.
And his sister wife. You're fine, Jen.
Don't go to Thailand. Don't sleep with prostitutes. Don't tell people about the prostitutes that you didn't sleep with when you
See,
didn't
if
go
they
to
don't
Thailand.
want to, that's
It'll
fine.
be okay.
I don't know much about Thailand. I don't know about their economic situation. If they don't want to, then no, I'm against it. But I know that there are places such as the Bunny Ranch, things like that, where girls do want to prostitute themselves out. That is what they want to do. That is the fastest money they can make. They don't mind doing it. And if that's the case, it's their body. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and judge what you can and can't do based on your own decisions. Now, getting people addicted to drugs, sexual trafficking, things like that, no, I am not okay with that. I'm just saying, if someone wants to do this as a career choice, then by all means, let them do it. But that goes into a whole thing. I'm not going to get into that. That's political. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, there's actually prostitution in Nevada, I believe. There's legalized prostitution in Nevada of the states. And that is something that women choose to do. They're just like, I'm good at this. It doesn't bother me to have sex with people for money. That's what I'm going to do. Just like Portland has more strip clubs per capita than any other city in the States. So, I mean, also that's kind of messed up. The age of consent is 13. So,
Grand Canyon, yeah, I've never been there, but I'd like to go. Maybe, you know, go to, what's a good trip? Go to New York, go to LA, San Francisco, Vegas.
I've never been to Vegas, but sooner or later I plan on going with my family.
Yeah, somewhere.
Been to Disneyland multiple times, which is in Anaheim, California. I've been to San Francisco. I've been to San Diego. Been to Sacramento. I think I've gone through LA. I've been to
since I saw Superman 2, when they go down on the, he goes down on the donkey,
Pennsylvania?
he's too scared to go on the flying things, and then Superman
Yes.
comes and they have their base.
Yes, Cuervo, even more strip clubs than New Jersey. Portland, Oregon has more strip clubs per capita than any other city in the United States. Because it rains all the time.
Coming back to you, you know, relating everything to yourself, it's not the best answer, and it's not necessary. You can keep
I didn't
the
even
conversation
listen to
focused
what
on
he
her
was
at this
saying.
point.
Oh, should I say that? No. Oh. I've run out of things to say.
Hold eye contact and wait for her to speak. Say you hate awkward silences. Break eye contact and look around the venue while you think of what to say. Honestly, this chick has resting bitch face. And I love it. Yeah, actually, seasonal depression does drive people to strip clubs because there is a lot of people that, even if they're in relationships for some reason, will go to strip clubs for, like, bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, things like that. And, there's a lot of strippers. I mean, they're all very nice people. I've met several of them, but... And the thing that's weird about it is, like, you think of a stripper and you think of someone with, like, bleach blonde hair or huge fake tits and, you know, like that Barbie doll thing. But no, there's, like, whole different types. There's ones that are covered in tattoos that go to Union Jacks, which is, like, this, like, alternative with piercings and tattoos and funky hair color. There's, like, all these different places that have different, like, things. It's kind of interesting, but anyway.
You know, I hate awkward silences, but the good thing is that's only because we don't know each other too well, so won't have any when we're great friends.
I know, right, H-Sama?
Yeah.
This is not an absolute rule, but in most cases it's correct, so well done.
Tell me some things you like to do for fun.
As long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I think at school they had it.
Yeah,
School.
actually, there's girls like that at some places.
They go to Barcelona a lot and they play on the beach.
There's one called Dante's, which also has, like, the Suicide Girl style.
Yeah.
Like, gothy,
can do that
punk,
where you jump
tattoos, and, like,
smash
strange hair
down.
color.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher. But
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
You had your chest licked by a suicide girl. My sister had her chest signed by a performer? I want to say it was like a singer. Tell her it's stupid and that Putin is evil and Russians are just vodka drinking idiots. Compliment her on choosing a tough language to learn. Tell her you failed miserably with languages at school. Show off by telling her about all the languages you speak.
Russian?
Yeah.
Ah, you know, I meet loads of people that speak, what, French, English,
For the
Russian,
record,
Spanish, German.
not gonna
Russian's
tell her
pretty
that
rare
it's...
to meet someone.
For the record, I actually
How come
have
it's that?
known
Well,
a
I have
lot
reason. When I
of
was
people
in
who
high
speak
school,
Russian
I had the opportunity to do a study abroad.
because
my choices were France and Russia. And I
because
decided France.
they're either from Ukraine or
I picked
Russia,
and then I just never quit.
and
I actually like that you chose something
it's
tough,
a very
you stuck
challenging
with it,
language.
And, you know, like I said, most people take the
And
easy
yes, I
option,
do want to
so
hear more, Jen.
it's
I want to hear about the
interesting for
Suicide Girl and your adventure.
Nice one. You know, when a girl has something that is a real talent, something that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on, that's the kind of thing you don't want to tease her too much on. So, you know, say
Why would
well
you
done,
tease
say you
her
respect
on-
that and say why, and then go deeper into it, because, you know, you need to find out why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it, and it's going to lead to interesting
Like, don't get me wrong,
conversation,
these
make her
girls
feel good as well.
are very pretty. She has
I
a
noticed you have an
scar.
accent. Do you mind if I ask
Very
where you're
pretty.
England, actually.
From? Whereabouts?
Wait.
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London, and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
That's good.
How's it going, Pippi? You like my British accent, don't you? Tell her how girls go crazy about British accent and get laid everywhere. Talk about how foreigners perceive English people and ask about how people react to her as an American. Wait, are we in America or not?
So you like the English
Music
accent?
festival, she grabbed
Yeah, most
me,
people like
spun
it
me around, and
because
touched me up.
it's
Oh,
sexy.
well,
Maybe that's just what I
spraying
speak.
stuff around. Not sure if it was foam or
Quite
cream,
interesting
and she
actually
licked
in
off my
English, because
chest.
In some places, like America, we have a very good reputation. And then
Good
some
for
places
you,
like
Jen.
Spain, where all the English people
That
go
is
and
one
kind
of those
party
stories
and
that you
hooligans
tell.
go drinking and stuff. So their reputation's quite bad. But
Oh,
how do
yeah,
you
I
find
know
it being an American and traveling?
It depends on where you're at.
A lot of
I
people-
guess generally, people have kind of negative stereotypes about the United States and Americans, but I don't know. It seems that a lot of people are willing to take you and judge you individually and not.
Yeah.
That's good, right? There's
that
not-
that's
we're
actually
lucky that we don't
something
have any real,
that
racism or
is
anything
really
really
bad
bad
with
against us almost
Americans, from
anywhere.
what I've heard.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah, that's
people
true.
have a tendency to really
This is the
negatively
right place,
stereotype
and
Americans
it's always
abroad.
interesting to talk about cultural differences, so it
She
can
looks
lead to
so
some nice
bored.
conversation.
Say you like her and want to see her again, ask for her number. Asks what she likes to do in her free time. Say that you think she's incredibly beautiful and that you want to take her out on a date.
What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening? Because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
Oh my gosh, after being
One
knocked out in a
woman's right.
Slipknot pit.
Very cool.
Jesus.
Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. And do you smoke shisha?
No.
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
I quite like it. They say it's
Yeah.
really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore...
It's healthy?
Yeah. So we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
Aw,
When you want
Jen.
to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities, or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd
This
like
guy
to
looks
try,
like such a
and then it
douche.
makes it very easy to then go on and suggest the date from there and take the number.
But that bed looks comfortable. I
Do
would
you
like
have
to take a
any
nap.
other outdoor, like active stuff you like to do? You
Yeah.
said volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really
No,
enjoy a lot of
That guy is
nature
not sexy.
activities. I like
And,
hiking, I love fishing.
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 Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes fishing.
It happens. Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
That's Interesting.
True, a lot of
I've
countries
never
do
done
have
that.
their own
Interesting. I
negative
love that
stereotypes,
side.
and a lot of stereotypes come off as being racist because of their stereotypes based on nationality.
Well, that's something else we could do one day, like take some bicycles.
So I
drive out
suppose
somewhere.
if you judge people individually,
That would be
then
nice.
Cool.
ask her plans for the coming week, ask what kinds of men she likes, touch her face, run the cube routine. Psychological test? I want to know what this is, but I'm gonna...
And are you busy this week? Like, what are your plans for the next few days?
I'm pretty busy. I have my friend is having a party tomorrow, and then this weekend I'm gonna take a train up to
I've actually never had a crumpet,
Mm-hmm.
but
So
I like
You have free time,
some
no?
tea.
maybe
Which
maybe
day?
on Sunday.
I like peppermint tea.
I might be free on Sunday as well.
Okay.
That's exactly right. Now think about this. Have you ever texted a girl saying, hey, can you meet tomorrow? She's like, I'm not in town. And you say, okay. And then text her in a few days, hey, can you meet tonight? Are you around? Sorry, I've already got plans. Well, to avoid this kind of dumb situation when you end up not seeing her again, why not find out at the time of meeting her what her plans are for the coming week? It's very easy
is
to
that sound?
find out in person and saves the need for sending loads of dumb text messages that get you rejected. So it's the correct choice.
Personally, like I like peppermint tea, and I've never actually. I think I have had tea steeped in milk. What the fuck is that sound? I think I have had tea steeped in milk, which isn't bad. No, I think it's my roomie's vacuuming. Suggest meeting for a drink and take her number. Say you have a few spare minutes. Invite her to make love in the restroom. Suggest going hiking together sometime and take her number. Take her number and say you'll be in touch.
So listen, we should meet one day, go for drinks.
Take care,
What do you
A.
think?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so there's my phone. Just put your number. I'll be in touch. Cool.
What if she just...
Not the best way to go for a date because it's very general and you've had a lot of conversation, a lot of opportunity to find out things that you could do together that would be more interesting. So to go to the old traditional date is not the best option, but not that bad. So
That
it's still okay.
giant... I almost want that giant, like, zipper. Just as, like, a necklace or something. Say goodbye, be warm, and say how nice it was to meet her. Give her a long, lingering handshake. Quite coldly say goodbye and that you'll be in touch. Hug goodbye and then go in for a kiss.
Well, look, I should be heading off, but it was great meeting you. Really cool.
Fanciest shag in the
really
bog.
happy to meet you, and yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Oops, you know, you got right to the ends, but this is a little bit too much. Being warm at this point, totally unnecessary, and if anything makes you look like a little bit of a wussy and might make her change her mind about seeing you again.
I'm sorry.
This is the right option.
I'm sorry. Being warm about it makes you seem like a wuss. Did he just touch her face?
Haven't seen you for a while. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm very well. Thank
Is this
you.
a Tinder
Very
date?
busy at some point, but
Yeah.
very, very well now. Have some more time.
What have you got going on at the moment?
Actually, I'm gonna sign up for some designer courses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, see, she doesn't have an
I'm
American
very
You wanted
accent.
to do that?
Yeah, that is creepy,
Very
right?
excited about that.
Very cool. What else?
Nothing, not much. Enjoying nice weather.
They haven't
Just
seen each
very
other in a
happy.
while, so they're on
yeah.
a lunch
Pretty good.
date.
What's going on?
He's not really dressed for a date. Who the fuck
Nothing,
wears a
I'm
Mike
busy,
Tyson
kind of
sweater?
Relaxed, enjoying life. Have some trips planned and stuff.
Mm.
Do you have anything
Nice.
planned? Holidays or anything?
This weekend I'm going to music festival, and I was gonna ask you to come.
Oh, I'd love to come.
No, I was gonna ask you to come and to take care of my cat.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you have some free time? Just a few times during this weekend to come and to cook for
To
Tom.
cook?
Yes.
You mean open the tin and like?
No.
what?
No. He's not eating that. No, of course. He needs somebody to cook for him. And I was gonna ask you. And I don't know, just spend time with him, stroke a little bit, put him in the bed when he falls asleep. Can you
Yeah, I
do
know
that?
Cuervo, right?
You'll like it. He's very sweet.
Okay, first off, I think this is the same girl who he was looking at pictures of and touching the pictures like, oh, yeah. She obviously doesn't know that. She insists that her cat has someone cook for him. I love Basil, but I don't cook for Basil. I might make something special for him, but for the most part, he eats canned food. So I'm pretty sure. I'm sure P can eat canned food while she's gone. Say it's no. Oh, also, where I was going with this. She's inviting him into her house without her there. Do you understand the implication of what he could do if he's being that creepy on her pictures? What he could do in her house unhindered. Anyway, say it's no problem at all, and you can even come twice a day. Tell her it's ridiculous and she's taking advantage of your feelings for her. Tell her you are a little busy this week. Sure, what are friends for? Say you'll do it for a blowjob. Say something about looking after her.
Yeah, sure, I can do that for you, of course. I don't mind doing that. I could ask a favour in return as well.
Sure, no
I know,
problem.
right?
You've got these lovely lips, and it would be great if you could just give me a blowjob one time quickly. Like, we just find a time that's good for
You
you.
serious?
Yeah, not
Joking.
now,
No,
in
you're
a coffee
joking.
shop, but another day.
Sure? I'm your friend, Richard.
That's why I'm asking you, because it's been so
Our
long.
friends
And
don't do this for each
well,
other.
just make an exception, because it's been a while, and look
I
at your
can't believe-
sexy
I
lips
can't believe
and
you-
stuff.
what
It
you're
would be, I'm
saying.
sure you're great at
You're
it.
sick.
Just quickly.
I don't want to
Wouldn't-
talk to you. I
just
don't want
once.
to talk to you. No, I don't
And
want
I'll
to
look after your cat forever.
Forever.
Well, it would be nice if that was the way the world worked, but it's not, and women don't think like that, and there's no place to bring it up. So keep choosing those in the game, but in real life, never.
I can't. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna do all the bad ones.
But to be honest, I always did think about doing things with your pussy, but not cooking for it.
Richard, it's me.
Yeah,
Me, your
You're-
friend.
but you're very attractive, to be honest, and we
Yes,
spend a
but
lot
we've
of
been
time
friends
together.
for how many years?
Spend a lot of time together, and sometimes at night when we're not together, I kind of.
Being friends
Imagine
doesn't mean
things
to
and
do
think
this kind
about
of
you.
things for each other.
And you know, you've got that picture on Facebook in your bikini and stuff. You
Yeah.
just look really sexy on it, and I just
I mean,
imagine.
I'm happy you like me and
slipping
you
it
like
off.
my body, but no.
Yeah, I do.
I didn't expect that from you.
Wait, on Facebook?
Not really nice.
What do you think,
He
though?
was creeping on her on Facebook?
What do you mean? What do you think? It's no.
Maybe we
Will never happen.
never.
No, just friends. Friends. Meeting for
Friends.
coffee, looking after cats, things like that.
So you're addictees, basically. You just meet me, put these sexy pictures on Facebook, know that I'm thinking about you.
You mental? What's wrong with you?
Just a man.
Let's change the
With-
subject.
Now that's pretty much how it would play out with most girls. They're just not ready for that level of crassness.
Oh my god. Oh my Oh.
Sure.
This game hurts me physically.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't be such a doormat, pushover, wet blanket, damp squib, all of these things. Basically a wussy.
A damp
You can do
squid?
better, be a bit tougher, have more respect for yourself. Try it again. If you want to get out of the friend zone, it's the only way.
For the record, I will say this. If you have fallen into the friend zone to this level, there's no coming out. Being a jerk will not help. Being forward will not help. If she has decided, then she has decided.
You know, I'd love to help, but actually, I'm pretty busy this week. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
no.
think I'll have time.
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
Maybe,
Please think about it. Maybe you can do it. Just a few hours a day.
maybe I could.
Few
but I'm not
hours a
sure,
day?
You know what time I'm free and stuff, and I don't want to tell you I can, and then your cat's like waiting
I
for
thought I
his
can ask you a favor.
salmon and stuff, and then I'm not there. You know.
Okay, never mind.
You can find someone else, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Next time.
Sometimes we need to say no, and these girls that put you in the friend zone, they always ask favors, and you're kind of chasing them all the time. The way to break out is to start treating them more like a friend rather than a girl that you're trying to date, and this is a way to do it. So it's the correct option here.
Okay.
Who are you going to the festival with?
With my boyfriend.
Ah, this guy. Yeah. How is that, by the way, relationship?
It's okay. It's okay.
Only okay.
It's not perfect.
Ah, tell me more.
He's very busy recently. We don't get enough time together, so I see him like once or twice a week. He's always in the office, or even when he's at home, he's on his computer, so there is not much communication between us.
So he doesn't really pay attention to you and stuff.
Looks like that. Yeah, it looks like that to me. It's probably his project taking too much time.
How's it going, Inks? Okay. His last comment, half true. The thing is, no, you should not let a girl that you like walk all over you. Whether or not you're together, whether or not you're chasing her. I've had male friends who have done this where they liked a girl and the girl had no interest in him. And they basically ask them for favors, ask them to do things, and the guy will bend over backwards to do things for her. I can understand that. If that's the case, and you see that this is going nowhere, and you're going to be a friend, then just be a friend. Yes, treat her like a friend. But don't treat her like a friend for the purpose of trying to get her to come back around to you. Just move on. Say that he's terrible and that you would never do that. Tell her that he is a shit and she needs to break up with him. Say that she should be grateful, that the best thing she can do. Say that he sounds pretty cool, to be honest. Say actually it's understandable, and you do the same thing sometimes. Gonna be an asshole.
Oh, really? He's terrible. You know, that's just not right. You should treat a girl better than that.
Terrible? Not terrible, but I wouldn't say I'm completely happy.
Yeah.
100%.
Because if it's
No,
me,
I'm sorry that he's probably
you
trying
know,
to earn you a
I'm
paycheck.
always thinking, oh, maybe today I'll buy flowers. Maybe today I'll cook dinner. What does she want? Maybe some chocolates. I can, clean the house before she comes back.
Really? You would make a good boyfriend for someone?
Interesting psychological point here. It's not the best choice, and the reason why is that when you join her in saying bad things, you actually cause her to defend him, because if you go a little bit too far, say something, then she goes into the position of defending her man and therefore getting closer to him and putting you on the other side. So much better is to take the opposite tack, say good things and get her to be the one that says bad things, or just get her to open up and reveal more and tell you more of why he's bad, but not commiserate too much and not agree too much, and definitely don't add anything.
Anyway, let's change the subject. How are you? How's it going? Work?
Yeah, work's alright. I have some interesting projects actually, and one of them.
Ouch, neck
didn't
pain
work
for staying
out,
in the
but
same
two are looking
spot.
really promising, and if
Well, oh god, that is the look of
I won't
non-interest.
say more because you know what I'm like. I'm more action than
Yeah,
words. So
true.
I'll tell you if it works.
I think
out.
he has an English accent. He's made it very plain it's an English accent.
Are you looking at this gun? Yeah?
Good night, Chiro. Avert your eyes and pretend you can't see. Say, no, of course not, that your friend is much prettier. Say that this girl has nice boobs and but she has a better ass. Look at this girl and comment about how sexy she looks. I'm gonna be an asshole and drive her into feeling bad.
She's got this amazing.
She's very
boobs, like,
nice.
really
It's
firm.
beautiful,
She's got
yes.
this sexy tan, and look at how funny there. You can kind of see the outlines. It's just
Yeah.
really, really sexy. Imagine just quickly slipping it in.
Oh, stop it. I don't want
Sorry.
to imagine
Alright,
that.
but-
She's beautiful, yes.
Okay.
Let's
Okay,
stop
that was
talking
kind
about
of
it.
super
Just look a
fucking
little bit more
creepy.
down. I'll pretend I'm drinking my coffee. Okay.
This girl's just your friend. Why not look at her? Of course, that's the right thing to do. Why not talk about, you know, being interested in other girls?
See-
it's exactly what you should do if you're just this girl's friend.
That
And
that
if
is
you want
true.
her to like you more than she does.
If
That's very annoying. Because guys always do that. On a date with a girl.
But we're not
they're
on a
checking
date.
out other girls and they think
Cool.
girls don't see it, but they do actually.
So what's
okay,
the problem with that?
Makes me feel like I'm not beautiful enough, to be honest.
you're so pretty though. I think you have really nice eyes. You look fine. It's just not an issue if you're competent. You're crazy. You have such a hot body. My friend Mohammed wanted to jizz on your face. Tell her about things you like about her. Oh my, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, that's bullshit. Everyone thinks you're very sexy. And
Really?
Yeah, your body and stuff. Yeah. I was sitting, you know my friends Alex and Mahmoud and Raitkad. I was sitting with them the other day and they were just saying like,
How's it going,
I
Heat?
think it was Mahmoud. He said, I would fuck Lilia all day,
Oh, whoa,
all night,
easy,
like 6
easy,
times,
easy. You
whatever.
don't need to discuss.
And then Alex said he'd love to like jizz somewhere on your face or something.
You
and-
guys don't have
And
any
then
other subjects to talk
Raitkad
about?
was like, maybe we could all do it together, get her drunk, and she might be into that. And you ask her next time you see her if she likes
Meet
that.
them ever again, please.
Well, they want to meet you, and I think they're willing to do whatever it takes.
They don't need to.
So don't worry, many men are looking at you, checking you out, imagining sticking it in different places and all of that.
Now I'm absolutely
Nothing
confident.
wrong with your looks. Be
Thank
very
you very
confident.
much.
Yeah.
That sounds like a compliment.
So look, Mahmoud's having this big party on Friday night. We're all going to be there, and maybe you could come. You know, just
no
you and
way,
the boys.
no, I'm not coming. I
3
don't care
guys.
about Mahmoud
3
and
guys.
all your friends.
You never had this kind of fantasy?
I
Look,
never had this.
let me put it to you like this. You said you're not feeling confident. So imagine on Friday night, you've got all these men just begging to.
It's not gonna work.
Do
Believe
things
me.
to you.
Shut up, please.
Just trying to
You're
help your
annoying me.
confidence.
No,
Think of it like
Richard.
a life coaching.
I
class
have
for
no
more
fucking
confidence.
words.
No.
No, you're not Friday. Just for an hour, you can pop in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, here and
I'm
see.
very upset now.
Really? Okay.
I would probably slap him, honestly.
Please don't do anything.
It's
about
still
it.
going, I know,
No, it's
right?
not that big problem.
But
Okay, but just so you know, There are lots of men.
I don't want you
that
for your body. I want
like
for you
you.
for your soul. Yeah.
Basically just
No,
want
Cuervo, you're
right
absolutely
now, they're probably
right
at home
in the fact that this
doing things and
is.
thinking about you. You're the one they think about.
Great news. This is what I need to know.
I find that flattering.
Very
Anyway,
Anytime.
I applaud your, comradeship, bringing your friends into it.
I can't. I need to skip that. But no, Cuervo, you're absolutely right. If this is friends being out for coffee as friends, then no, yes, express that you were interested in someone else. Don't say really gross shit like I want to slip it in her. But like be like, no, she's very attractive. I actually would like to be with someone like that. But don't fucking but if she sees you as a friend, then why would she be like, yeah, guys always do this on dates? It's like it's not a date. So pretty, and you really...
Oh, come on, what are you talking about? You're so beautiful. You have these little elf ears and the pixie nose, really nice teeth, dimples
nice,
when you
thank you.
smile, beautiful eyes
sweet.
that just glow, and amazing soft skin. And the way you walk is so
thank you.
feminine and beautiful.
Nice
And you're really
compliments.
smart as well. You're so
Oh,
intelligent.
that's a nice compliment.
You have a
as well.
beautiful voice, and lovely eyebrows, really sexy feet. I don't know if I noticed, you have lovely feet as well. Beautiful hands, little soft hands, very feminine. The way you drink coffee, your little cute little hands, like little bear claws, your little feet and your ankles.
I'm
The
very
ankles,
confident.
very,
Thank you
very
very
nice.
much.
And this
Very
muscle,
nice.
calf muscle, is very
Oh.
pretty when you wear a dress. And you have a long neck. And
Yeah,
then
you
yeah,
have
like a
this.
regal neck, Used to be very prized amongst the nobility back in the day. Very
Thank you very
nice,
much.
white, soft, creamy skin, like a baby, but sexy, not like...
Thank you.
Very
That's
nice.
Just because it's what you think doesn't mean it's what you have to say, right?
Why
Keep
would
that
you
stuff
go to
yourself,
such-
Because what you want to do is build attraction, and you don't do that by just giving her everything, even before she's with you.
By the way, I saw your ex-girlfriend a
Who,
few days
Agatha?
ago. Yes.
Oh.
Her. She was with a nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah,
That's
nice
what,
one.
What, he looked good and
He did.
she
He
looked
did,
happy?
and she did.
That's shit, to be
They looked
honest.
happy to me. Do you still have feelings? for
Why
her?
would you go on
Well, I
about
don't
that?
wanna
By
be
the
with
way,
her, but I'd rather
I
she was
saw
unhappy,
your ex,
not being with
and
me,
she looks
than
very happy
with
without
some
your
dude.
shitty,
Right.
shitty
How about your
body
love life?
and your
Are you still
horrible
single?
personality latched into her life. Oh, nothing much. I'm single, yes. Say that you went on a few dates, actually, and one girl seems really nice. Tell her that you masturbate a lot. Say that you'd like to date more, but no one can match after her. Imply that you like her, that there's no girl that you like, and she is close by. Can't even.
Yeah, I'm single, and it's really hard because I'm a sex addict.
Yeah, he did.
and I
He
have
went through like a
girlfriend,
serial
I'm
rapist
having
list of
sex all day long,
compliments.
basically.
It's
And
like,
so being single's
yeah,
really hard, so
you
I'm
your
basically,
dick sucking
you know,
lips
I'm
and
masturbate
your
basically, like maybe
your soft hands that I can
12,
imagine wrapped around my
sometimes
dick. It's
more
like,
times per day.
what the fuck is wrong
You
with
know,
you?
just, sometimes watch some videos, sometimes just think about something, sometimes
Saying one or
listen
two
to
things
something,
is
maybe
is
remember
is
something.
nice,
Stop it. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
but
Got it.
But they say it's
Yes.
healthy, right? So it's
Very
okay.
healthy,
And
yes.
uses a lot of calories. Don't need to
But
go to the
your
gym
head
as
is
much.
not healthy. No.
Serious point here, guys. Actually, don't jerk off so much. Makes you better with women. When you're a bit hungry, when you're out there, when your testosterone's up a bit, when you want sex more, you're more likely to actually even approach girls and work hard to have good conversations and meet them. So
but
less
then
jerking off.
if you do it less, you're going to be more eager and you're going to finish quicker, in which case she's going to think that you're just shitty in bed. So no, don't do that. This guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I'm still single, but I did have a date recently with this girl. Yeah, and she was, she's very pretty, But also, she's just really intelligent. We had great conversation. So
Which
only
one was it?
date
The
so
one in the
far, but
coffee shop that
definitely
only
wanna see her
served
again
wine?
because
The one
she
in the
seems-
dance
she seems
club?
great,
The
actually.
two in the bar?
Okay, I'm happy for you.
Oh, she's...
It's not sexy to just let her think that you're chilling at home playing PlayStation and, you know, never see
Registered trademark.
So why not have a dating life? It's going to make you more attractive, make her work harder to try and get you and move you out of the friend zone so that she sees you in a different light. It's the correct option.
Look at this woman. She's like sitting there like, no. 1 week goes by and you receive a text on your phone from your friend. Oh my god, guys are such dicks. I really need to talk to you right now. Wait a while before answering because I'm gonna be a dick.
Remember that you need to treat her just like one of your average friends. You know, sometimes you can be busy, sometimes you can be doing stuff. You want to move away a little bit so that she starts working harder for you.
Wait a few minutes and she texts you back. Where are you? Why won't you respond? Don't respond. Continue to wait for 2 hours. Respond, sorry, I was busy. Is everything okay? Respond, I was busy getting ready for you. And send a dick pic. Oh my gosh. I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to.
Don't do it. To be honest,
Come on!
Look at me. You don't need to do it.
He didn't even, like...
It's a little bit too long, a little bit artificial, but it's not the worst option in this case.
She replies and says she needs to talk to you and arrange to meet at night.
So in your text, it sounded like something serious is going on. How are you doing?
Serious. Not very good.
Oh, why?
It's my boyfriend. We broke off.
Oh,
She doesn't look like they broke up.
We did. It was actually the right time to finish our relationship to end it.
Oh yeah, he looks so upset. He's like, oh yeah,
it's terrible.
it's terrible.
I thought he was
terrible.
the right person to be my
So
husband.
terrible.
Zip.
Zip.
Not now, right?
Yes. No, we couldn't sort out our relationship and I had to end it.
Yeah, she does
that's awful.
not
Yeah.
look
Yeah,
upset.
must be really
How's it going,
I'm
Quiet?
very sad.
She does not look
Very
upset. She
disappointed.
looks like she just spent 3
Well, look,
hours
I've got something that might
getting
be your
ready.
thing in a second.
for a date. I don't know about you, and I'm going to be totally 100. Yeah, I know, right, Cuervo? I'm going to be totally 100% candid with you. Because I like to have transparency with you guys, and I like to be honest with you. I don't like filling your head with these stupid fucking misconceptions that are going to make you go out and do something stupid and fuck your life over. This girl right here with the stupidest fucking expression on her face right now, by the way, this girl did not just break up. A girl that just broke up that day would not be in fancy clothes. She would probably not be in full, beautiful, gorgeous makeup with perfectly touched, glossy lips. A girl that just broke up with her boyfriend and is upset about it would be in her sweatpants, eating a tub of ice cream or some other binge food. And if she is wearing makeup, it looks like shit by now. I'm just going to tell you that. Because I know within the 24 hours of when I had my last breakup, I was a fucking mess. And it wasn't even a bad breakup. This chick did not just break up. She looks drunk. Did not just break up with her boyfriend. And if there was going to be a rebound sex, she would not look that good. Bring 2 bottles of champagne to cheer her up. Bring her some flowers and make her feel better about her boy problems. Bring her some wine. Bring her a tree.
Look what I've got for Lilia.
What is that?
Well,
Picture.
I hope you like trees. and kumquats because it's a kumquat tree. Yeah.
That's the kumquat tree.
Yeah, you can eat them and I don't know. Just look at it. It's beautiful,
funny.
right? You like
is.
it?
Yes, I do.
Great. So, you know, remember this was like the new time in your life and it all started with the kumquat tree.
It all
Nice.
started with a big piece of wood I gave you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you take it home, yeah?
I will one day. I will.
I will
You
one
please
day.
just put it somewhere.
Okay, I'll put him out
I'll
there
take
and
it
I'll
home.
play some classical music because he likes it. So I'll do
Do you
that.
have a glass of wine for me?
Yeah, I can get you a glass of wine.
Thank you very much.
Got some. Actually, do you want kumquat wine or just
No, just white,
normal boring white
dry.
wine?
Yes,
Okay.
that one.
For the record, I've had kumquats and they were quite delicious.
I actually like this one, to be honest, but there's a better option here. But you know, I hope you enjoyed it.
Okay, take this.
She had to ask for wine. Also, for the record, that's not what you drink when you're broken up. Broken up? When you're breaking up. When you just broke up with someone,
Tell me what happened.
you
We
don't
can talk
go,
about it anyway,
oh
but let's
man,
get it out the way."
I really want like a big goblet of
Nothing special.
fancy white wine.
I just
No.
took a minute
You
to
want
analyze what's going on
cheap
and,
ass
I
wine to get
realized
drunk off
I
your
wasn't
ass
happy
so that you can
in this
forget about all of your
relationship,
pain
I
and
thought
all
that
of the years
relationship
you've
is
just
something
wasted
nice,
with this guy.
but it wasn't for me, and it was the right time to end it up.
Hang on
You
a
don't
minute,
want
so you
nice
ended
fancy
it.
wine. No,
Oh,
you want to
that's-
feel like a
that's what
piece
it
of
is.
shit and just get sloshed. Reveal that you've actually always loved her and wanted to be with her. Commiserate her on her love life and tell her that it's the right decision and she will be happier. Comfort her and try to make her suck your dick. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I know I'm over time. It's been like 15 minutes past.
What are you doing?
I was just stroking your hair because it relieves stress, they say. Did you hear this?
No, I haven't.
I'll send you the article.
She's like, what just happened? She's like, did someone try to
Happiness
rape
and
me?
Sexuality don't really go together, so wrong time for that move, old boy.
Did he say old boy, but it said oh boy?
You know, I understand because it's hard now because you were spending every day together and it's like, you know, something missing from your
God,
life.
you need
that
like
was
some
always
hair
there.
serum or
But
something.
that doesn't mean that it was good.
He's like,
right? So it will
"Aw."
be hard for you, but it's
And she like
still
went
the
in
right
for a
decision.
kiss too.
You will be happy.
Did you see that? She like went in for a kiss and he's just like,
It's gonna be okay. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
It's anytime.
How about you? How's your love life?
Oh.
My love life. Well,
see,
I had some dates, but didn't
See,
meet anyone special.
now-
so.
she's obviously inquiring about that, so she is interested.
Correct? That's
And
the
that
right
is
option.
okay. You
I
didn't
guess
even
you haven't
fucking
been
tell me
home
why.
Crying all day, right? You've been doing things to distract yourself. I
No,
hope.
of course not.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to distract myself. I finally had my yoga
Ah,
classes.
yeah, cool. That's nice. Relaxing.
I'm trying to
So
distract
went to my
myself.
friends for coffee.
I'm-
friends I haven't seen for ages.
I'm
You,
literally
I don't have
here
time for
in
you.
order to get
And,
fucked.
Ah, you're shopping. That's like the common one, right? Women when they.
Probably,
Wanna
yes. I
feel
was
better, go
laughing
shopping.
at them, but like it really
No.
works, you know. In fact,
When-
about this dress, tell me if you like
Show
it.
me.
And she just shows him a
I
bikini
mean, the
picture.
Blue is your color, probably. So.
It's gold, isn't it?
Oh, don't fucking do
Really
it.
blue.
Anyway, do you like it?
Don't do it. They just pulled that bullshit about that fucking dress color. Say if that she were wearing that dress, you'd make a move on her. If you weren't friends, of course, say that, yeah, it's quite nice. Tell her it would look great on your bedroom floor. Tell her she doesn't really need new dresses, that she looks good all the time in her sports clothes, etc. Tell her you would like to jizz on that dress like that.
Oh, it's a great dress. You know what? If you were wearing that, I'd just like to just jizz all over it right here.
Take it.
Okay, got it. You ready?
You ready?
Oh, baby, where you going?
Ah, how romantic.
Yes. Okay, at this point, she has obviously inquired about your love life after saying that she's moved on. So, we're gonna...
Well, yeah, if you were wearing a tight dress like that, I'd probably want to make a move on you, so I guess it's nice. Yeah. I mean, like a friend, if I wasn't... Like, if I was your friend... No, if I wasn't your friend, and I didn't know you, and I was looking for a girl, and I was the kind of guy that wasn't too scared to make moves, then I would make a move on you.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, basically it's a nice dress.
Oops, nearly got in trouble there, but just got away with it. And you know, it's not worth being verbally sexual before you've kissed a girl. Really, in most cases it fails.
So tell me about that girl that you said you liked and you had a couple of dates.
Rebecca, yeah, well, we had a nice date.
Okay.
But then
It's not
kind
good
of texted
to
her
express
like,
your
"Oh,
feelings
yeah,
to a
let's
girl
meet
before
again
you kiss her.
soon."
No.
And she didn't reply, but I don't know, maybe she died.
I don't know,
or was
maybe
in
she
hospital
died.
Or lost her phone or something like
Don't
The
try to
reason for
kiss a
that
girl before you tell
is
her you
because
like her.
you're too awkward.
that. Awkward,
Sure.
me?
Yes. You don't have social skills at all.
Tickle her. Tell her a story to show your value. Ask what you can do to be less awkward. A lot of people are awkward or cool, like Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, you say awkward, but I don't know. I think all of the coolest people now are kind of awkward, right?
I'm
so
awkward.
If you imagine the coolest guy you know, someone that is just so suave and charismatic. I don't know, someone like Mark Zuckerberg, right? And he's like a programmer, and he's like awkward, but it's kind of cool, right?
It's
And
true.
he has this
Sometimes
very
it
big,
is the kiss that
he
tells
has a
tells
wife,
them, but
and
kissing a girl without
what does he have? You know, people
without,
obviously
like,
him just 'cause
being
he's,
given
kind of awkward, but
approval
now it's, like, cool.
is
It's
really
not
bad.
because
That is a
he's
good
rich,
way
he
to
only
just
has,
like
50
fuck
billion
over
or something.
every opportunity you have.
And I don't know, all these IT guys changing the world and stuff. And
But,
you know,
I
people
mean,
would
if they're
say
giving
awkward,
you-
but no, they're cool. So maybe
If they're giving you
I'm
like every
awkward/cool,
obvious
and you're just
physical
not
hint,
awkward /
then it's a little different.
needs
But
to be awkward to be cool. What about that?
I'll think about
I
it.
think I got you there, right?
And you're probably not awkward cool, but don't worry, you can change. I used to be very, very awkward and shy. Now look at me, get all the girls.
now you're just a fucking creeper.
So tell me,
Ugh.
have you got anything nice to look forward to? Any plans coming?
Yeah, of course.
God, I want more
First of
soda,
all,
but
I'm
it's
going
downstairs.
to Russia to see my parents and my grandparents. I haven't
Babushka,
seen
yeah.
them for
Back
ages.
to Russia. You're gonna meet Putin.
Hope so. Hopefully I will.
Excellent. Not.
And then when I'm coming back.
And yes, I actually am very awkward in real life. Like, I'm talking to a computer right now, so I have no problem with that. But when it comes to like physically
Brilliant. That'll be great.
meeting
That's something to
people,
look
I can
forward
be
to.
very
All right. Well, cheers.
dorky.
Actually, the third toast, you need to drink it all. That's like tradition in my
Aw.
family. And
Okay, I guess I'm just a big goober then, if that helps. He just reaches over and starts tipping her glass up.
oh, come on. What's that?
Aw.
Useless.
Yes,
I
virtual
have
soda.
to do it, but it's only because it's my family tradition, you know? Not because...
You're not nervous or something?
No, of course not, but just for tradition.
Okay.
It's my family tradition to take friends' drinks and finish them. Tell her you want to kiss her, play fight, and then kiss. Asks if she wants to kiss you. You can always say you were joking if she refuses. Five-second pose together? Tell her you want to go play fight.
So, would you like to kiss me now?
No, thanks.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't asking. No, I wasn't asking for real. Just I didn't know what to say, and you know, say something really weird.
Okay,
because
for the record,
why would we kiss?
most
I
women.
can kiss you
I wouldn't
on your
kiss my
cheek.
sister, and I wouldn't kiss my granny.
For the record, most women,
friends
when
and,
they make hints
like,
and
brother
moves,
sister,
Yeah, that's true.
It would be weird, right?
they've already made the decision in their mind.
Yeah. What did you say? You can kiss me on the cheek.
Yeah, like a sister.
Just to
So
see what it's like
her
to have
saying
a
something
sister.
and then being like, no, no thanks, she would have already made that decision. We're not trying to tip her.
It's not.
It's like, yeah, nothing special. Can you do it again though? Just to see,
Not too many times, just one. Once
Mhm.
again.
Yeah, it's not.
I think it's alright.
Nothing
Not too
happened.
bad.
Yeah.
That's fucking horrible.
Nearly. Didn't get the best possible result in the end. Means that you made a few too many wrong choices or not quite right choices in the.
I can't. Okay, play fight.
I'm gonna miss you when you're away. You know that. I'm gonna miss you. Gonna miss you. Gonna miss you.
This is another nice way to escalate. Again, it's a bit of fun and they're smiling. And it's actually easier to go for the kiss when the girl is relaxed, smiling, and you're in this playful kind of situation.
But she just allowed it. Like, what if he was doing that and then he goes in for it and she's like, oh, no. No. Like, I would get up and leave. Like, I don't tell you if I want to do that for years. Say this is weird and kiss again. Oh, God, I've ruined the friendship. Leave room. I have to.
I've ruined the friendship. I've ruined the friendship. I've ruined the friendship. I've ruined the friendship. I've ruined the friendship.
And that's that.
All right.
I've been waiting to do that for years.
Wait a second, for years. You said.
Yeah. Surprise.
That's a big surprise.
You've got to keep cool. Sometimes you feel a lot, but it doesn't mean you need to say it.
Being honest, honestly, I don't even. How is that? Ask if she wants to move this to the bedroom. Tell her you want to take it slow and see if she wants dinner tomorrow. Keep making out with her.
Yeah, they're more comfortable.
This is the right choice. You kind of want to find a balance between moving really fast and aggressively to...
Well, she'll tell you
kind
if
of
you're
being
going
too
too
slow,
fast.
Right? So carry on, escalate things slowly, and let her get
Ah,
comfortable
you
and
left.
used
Now
to
what
the
I'm going to do
fact,
with my
and
lady
also
boner.
get her more turned on.
Do you have a condom?
That was fast. Jesus. Condom, seriously? Do you have AIDS or something? Say that you think you shouldn't go too far, should be more meaningful. Say that it's no big deal, don't need one. Say that you don't, but maybe you can just put it in a little bit. Say, yes, I have one right here. You know what? I'm going to be an asshole first.
Condom? Why? You have some like, AIDS or some... I'm not syphilis.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
If it's chlamydia, it's okay, I don't mind. It doesn't do anything to men.
Always practice safe sex.
At least that's something I can agree on.
Yeah, of course I've got one. Got one right here. My
You're
shoe.
prepared.
Yeah, my mum told me.
Why did you have one in your shoe?
Now you don't want to break the action and the mood, so to speak, so make sure that you've got some strategic placements around the house so that you don't need to go far, or even worse, run down to the store to buy something.
Well, for the record, it's usually not in the pocket because... Oh, she's regretting her decision. It's usually...
Oh, yeah, of
It's
course.
usually not in the pocket because the friction can actually break down the latex and cause it to break. Might ruin your friendship. So happy that we did this. Say that 5 years of agonizing friendship finally paid off.
That was amazing, but do you think it will ruin our friendship?
You can try.
This is psychology at work here. You're the one that voices the concern so that she's going to present the other argument, and that stops her going home thinking, oh, I'm not sure about this, actually it's bad, maybe we shouldn't do it, and texting you that she doesn't want to carry on any kind of romantic relationship. So it's the right choice. Sometimes we need to say
I can't. No, it's scientifically proven. That's why you're not supposed to, like, carry them in your wallet, because the heat from your body heat and your the friction of having your jeans rub against it for that entire time pretty much can break it down over a long period of time. Now, if you just bought it, you're fine. But First Date Alexa, Direct a Day Game, Wingman, Office, First Date Kate. What have I done? Okay. So, I'm going to stop there because we are 30 minutes over. God, don't give these people money. Please, no. No, I never said putting them in your sock is any different. According to a study, if you start a sentence with "according to a study," chances are they will believe you. No, I think I heard it when I was in, like, sex ed once. Don't hide condoms around your house, by the way, because he said having them in hiding places in your house. Don't do that, because then if you have a girl over and she, like, reaches into the couch because she, like, dropped her lipstick and she pulls out a condom, she's not gonna fucking trust you. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Tomorrow we will be doing a live stream for art, so an art stream. Hopefully Jaden will show up for that. Kind of hoping. Anyway, I hope you all have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. Night, my darlings. Love you. Hey guys, thank you for watching me. If you like what you see, why not click the like or subscribe button located below. It's because of amazing viewers like you that I am able to continue doing this and do the things I love and the things that keep you entertained, hopefully. If you have time, why not check out our website at www.quitsgaming.com and join our Discord, where we have a small group of people who do voice acting, play games together, do live streams together, as well as you can get your live stream added to it. So I will see you on there.